to do the dissection of the eye. Now, if you look at the eye from the outside, the transparent layer you see, the transparent layer is a cornea, and the colored part behind you see it is the iris, and the white part surrounding it is the sclera. Now, if you look at behind the of the eye, this nerve you see, this nerve is the optic nerve that helps in the transmission of the image onto the retina. Once again, the transparent part you see, it is the cornea, and the part behind the colored part you see that is the iris, and the part surrounding it, the white part, is the sclera. And if you look behind, this nerve is the optic nerve which helps the message to pass on to the retina. Optic nerve helps in the message image transmission. Now let us do the dissection of the eye. Now let us cut it through. Now we have made an incision through the eye. Now what we do, we try to cut it past it with the help of the dissection scissors. Now we cut, we see a liquid coming out. That liquid is the aqueous humor, which is watery.
Yes, sir.
Start. Now, after cutting the eyeball through a sphere, now this part we see, which is the bluish in color. This layer is the retina, and inside that we have the cells. You can see the cells which are liquid, which are in liquid portion. Those cells are rods and cones. Rods. Inside the retina there are two sensitive cells. One is the rods that helps that helps to see the eyes in the dim lights. Now the cones help us to see the color. The cones help us to find out the color. Now inside the retina there are two sensitive cells, rods and cones. Cones helps to identify color, and rods helps helps us to see in the dim light. Now this portion is the retina where the image is formed. Now this part you see, everyone, this is the lens. This is the lens, and surrounding the lens we can see the jelly-like substance, that is the vitreous humor. Now coming to this portion, what we have cut across the another half. Now the transparent layer we see, this is the cornea, and the colored part we see, that is the iris. That is the colored part we see, that is the iris. Now looking at the magnification of the lens, now we can see this. Now the size of it increases as we keep the lens on it. Now first we will try to take out the lens from the. Now let us detach the lens from the vitreous humor. You can see it gets enlarged. Now when we take the lens onto a letter, we can see it magnify. You can see the magnification of the lens. Can you see the magnification of the lens, everyone? Can you see the magnification of the lens, everyone?
Yes. Yes, sir.
Can everyone see the magnification of the lens?
Yes, sir.
So you can see the letters now, and after placing the lens, it becomes enlarged. So the lens helps in magnifying the image. Lens helps in magnifying the image. Now we can see the lens helps in the magnifying the image. Now let us look at the individual pictures once again. Carefully. Continue. Okay, once again. So. Coming to the light sensitive area, that is the retina. The image is formed on the retina. The sensitive cells which present in the retina are the two types of cells, that is the cornea and the rods. Cornea helps to find the color, and rod helps in looking into dim vision. Now this portion we see, the black portion you see, that is the iris, and the transparent portion you see, that is the cornea. And there is a cornea. This is a lens through which the object is enlarged. We can see the magnifying image. Once again, this white part is the sclera, and the colored part is the iris, and the transparent layer is the cornea. This layer is the retina, which has the rods and cones, which are the sensitive cells, and this is the lens, which helps us to magnify the images. As you can see, it is helps in enlarging the letters. Now the jelly like substance surrounding the cornea is the vitreous humor. Substance surrounding the cornea is the vitreous humor, which helps in hydrating the lens. Now the watery portion you see, this is the aqueous humor. The vitreous humor around the lens and the watery substance, aqueous humor, those two liquids gives the help to shape the eye. Once again, quickly wrapping up, everyone. Coming to the structure of the eye, as the structures we have looked from outside, the transparent layer was cornea, and the colored part was iris, and the white layer was the sclera. Now coming inside it, we have cut it across equally half. Now on one side it is retina, which is bluish in color, having rods and cones. Cones help in identifying color, rods help in dim vision, and the black portion you see, that is the iris, and the transparent layer across you see, it is the cornea, and this is the lens surrounded with the vitreous humor, which helps in the magnification. So one important organ in our eye is the eye, which helps us to see the objects, and the main nerve helps us to do that is the optic nerve, taking the message from the object to the brain. Thank you. Stop.